Hey guys, this is Chris here from Scale Model Wheels and Design. We've had actually a request come through just asking how to resize our rims into obviously different scales. Some people might be using 1/64, 1/43, 1/20, whatever. So I thought I'd just put together a quick video showing some hints and tricks for that. So we'll jump straight on into it. I've just got dual screen, so bear with me. I'll bring up the file that we are wanting. Now today I'm going to do the centerline auto drag 2.0 rim. Now if I open that up real quickly, first of all, the very first file that we have, file number one. When you purchase, it's just a standard rim. It's a standard width and height. Now they are 100 mil by 50. They might be a little bit wide for what you're looking to print. However, we do have some scaling options, obviously, as part of your slicer. This one here, you can see that's the red is the X, and you can actually, if you unlock the ratio, you can reduce that. Now, the beauty is the rims, you're only reducing it by a small amount. You're not going to lose a great deal of detail in that face. Depending on how you go, obviously the skinnier you make it, the more compact these details will be. First of all, that's a very simple way of doing things. Obviously, for instance, 1/64, you'd be pretty good doing the 100 by 50. As you start getting up to the larger scales, it needs to be a little bit more precise, and therefore you will need to change that. Now, that is, as I said, it's our first print ready rim. It's got the hub installed. That is a nice and easy way of doing things. For instance, if you then want to reduce it in size, you would simply select the millimeters. In terms of the height of the rim, is what I'm sort of looking at. So again, if we go look at 1/64, you look at about an 8.5 mil rim, and that makes it quite small. But you'll see the details are all there. The beauty is I make the rims nice and big so that when things are then reduced, it keeps the quality, as opposed to a small rim that needs to be expanded for a bigger diameter. You start to lose it. It becomes a little, little less impressive. So again, that then can be printed. But we'll get out of that one real quick because I want to show you specifically the question that comes through is, let's see, just open this up. Purchase a 3-piece rim, and how can you scale it all together? So let's just have a quick look. I'm going to open up now, just a very quick one. This here from our other screen are the files that are associated with the centerline auto drag 2.0 rim. There is quite a lot. Now with a next gen design, there is a standard front. You've got a rear and no, that's it. A front and a rear. Some of the others actually have a slim front if it's been requested specifically. Actually, no, there we go, slim and extra wide. So we do have the skinny and then the extra wide rear as a deep dish. But I'm going to show you how to make them anyway using your slicer. So first of all, we're going to open up a couple of files here. So we've got individuals rim face. So open that one up real quick. All right. Now, actually, I'm going to make it a little bit easier for me. Rim face with badge. That just keeps that badge, the center section. It has the sleeve already in there. Now that's designed to be drilled out for the smaller scales. But there you go, you've got your full scale rim face. We can then open up, if I can find it. I've got too many wheels. What are we looking at? Center line. Okay, so we can do an outer rim. That puts it in there. And look, you could do a hub even. Let's just have a quick look. Let's do the 2 for now. All right, so in terms of a 3-piece, it might be that you've got your rim face, you've got your badge that is separate, you've got your hub on the back that's separate, but let's just keep it simple. So for this one here, what we're going to do is the Chitubox slicer is actually really kind of handy with a lot of things actually. We can move it and we can center it, we can adjust and rotate bits and pieces. So the first thing we actually do want to do is we want to rotate it so it's sitting on the plate. We want to also make sure, I'm going to drag that outer rim aside, make sure that it is centered, which it is. Then we can grab the outer rim, we can rotate that also, and we can center it. Now, the program actually automatically, given that fact, you can save that as new file, and that would print as a single rim, I would say without any fault. Now, over the side here, we've got collision detector, can't even talk this morning, but that is because the 2 files are overlapping at this point in time. So with those together, as I said, you could print that. But if you want a different offset, grab this little blue. Nope, wrong one. I'm going to just press put on the plate, select the actual correct rim, and you can drag that up. Now you will see it actually creates a nice deep dish. You can drag that all the way up if you really wanted to. Extremely deep dish. Now the beauty of this is you would then either attach a hub. Obviously people have got different hubs, different criteria. However, again, if you were to go in here and select hub, it's going to separate them. Didn't think that would do that. There you go. All right, so let's just do this real quick. We're centering it. We're going to put it on the plate. We're going to center this. Make sure it's on the plate. Select the rim face. And we're dragging it up. Let's see if this will play for me. We're going to center it. And drag it up. So you can see, you can quite easily adjust it. Now, in terms of Hot Wheels, they often have the hub sticking out. You want that so that, obviously it's not going to rub on the body. If you're going to do like a lowered, car, you might not want that sticking out. And obviously, if that rim face had a little bit of, or wasn't quite as deep as that, you could ultimately have a bigger hub at the back there. Now we do also have hexagonal and bits and pieces, so they're all available for download. Now, one of the things you can see that if you were to make that a little bit lower, it does poke through the front that little bit, which means we can scale that as well. So we select that one, unlock the ratio, and if I'm not wrong, and then you'll see that is actually doing the depth. You can lock the ratio and then drag that up. My computer's a little bit glitchy this morning, so it's going to disappear. It's my professionalism that keeps people coming back. And you want that to clearly overlap. Perfect. And then you could save that as a brand new file. So let's see, export all model. And I'm just going to save that on the desktop as test. Let's open it up to see what happens. Of course, my computer always glitches. Test. Okay, now we have the completed room. No faults, as you can see. Cavity detection and collision detections are all off. So we've got our new rim that we can now rotate and size. So again, that's the 100 by what would have been 50. We're now, because the hub's on the back there, let's see, 100 by 61.68. Now, again, if you're going to print in 164 and you want an 8.5mm rim, you have your new rim, you can then quite easily resize that, keep the ratio locked because you want everything the same. And we are finding the x-axis, 8.5mm, reduces it down to the ridiculous, and then you are ready to go. So there you go. You don't have to resize individual files. Size them all at 100 and then reduce it from there. I hope you find this informative. If there's any questions that you do have in regards to this or any other resizing, simply sing out. I'll do a video. I'm more than happy to help. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good one printing.